Hi, this is TapCat, and welcome back to XCOM2. This campaign is a Save Your Disaster campaign that Syken and I are doing together. So parts 1 and 3 are on his channel, 2 and now 4 on mine, and we will keep alternating for however long it takes before we feel like we have it rehabilitated and it's ready to turn back over to the original owner or player. At any rate, Syken has left me responsible for going on Operation Bloodwalker. We got to rescue a VIP from an advent cell. I mean, if we pulled this off, it's a very good mission. We'll get a scientist out of it, and that's always good to boost your research speed. But also 96 intel. Our intel is quite low, and on top of that, since we can't build radio towers yet, it's costing us 160 intel to expand outward on the map, which we need to do. So, he has also assembled the squad, as I will do for him at the end of this episode. We have a Templar, which I'm pretty happy about, equipped with an acid grenade. We have a Spark. We were in the midst of building these the last time I had it, so this will be cool. We have a Ranger, and is his mate on here? Let me see. Nitro, T1. Doesn't look like it. So it looks like no teamwork for him. Anyway, 2 Grenadiers and a Specialist. I can't really ask for more. I guess no Sharpshooter, interestingly enough. But usually you're trying to push forward at a good clip on these VIP rescue missions. So it's not necessarily a bad call to leave the Sharpshooter at home. And either way though, this is what he gave me. This is what I'm going with. Let's head on out the door.
Resistance is asking for our help in rescuing an important VIP of theirs that was recently captured by Advent forces in this region. Recon indicates plenty of hostile activity in the area. We'll need to lock down the AO, secure the VIP, and eliminate all enemy contacts standing in our way. Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts. Our position is concealed.
All right, I got to look at the extraction point. So, hold on. Okay, now it makes sense. I'm like, am I to understand that this person is just standing outside? No, they are not. They are in a cell. That's a whole lot more customary. Let me go back to my crew here. So we have some territory we got to cover. Let me start with my Ranger. Move forward as far as I can. Okay, stupid civilians aren't going to help. I could try to come over this way and go up on the roof. Yeah, we can make good time without triggering them. I'm game.
Roger that. I have eyes on the enemy.
Okay. I like knowing where the closest pod is, so I'm also happy, we saw them. I'll be less happy, if somebody else comes in from the side or something like that, but hopefully that will not be the case. Where are they? They're pretty far back. I will... What am I missing here? Why? Oh, because he's going through the window. Why you wanna do that? All right. Well, I'll just come as far as I can. I don't think they're going to come close enough to flank them and reveal us. If they do, then you can say you told me so.
Copy that.
And I will be a sad panda. But I don't think so. Okay. And he can go. He's not going to trigger any alarms. That's because he's got the boost. Those little rocket jets come in really handy sometimes.
A good decision.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. My prediction is uneventful enemy turn. And it looks like there are just the two of them. A lot of times that's, you know, like you see two, but it's just because something's in the way. I gotta tell you, I'm actually tempted. I'm very tempted to try and
Position confirmed.
fight him this turn.
Greetings. Please report any sightings of
6 to 8.
to your nearest ambulance station.
I would need max damage. But honestly, I'm probably going to crit anyway. So I could probably kill the Lancer straight up. Assuming the officer moves towards us, I got the whole rest of the pod to take these clods out. Call me crazy, but I think we could do it. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna be bold, which is something I'm often not. I'm going to take this shot and I'm going to see where the officer goes, and then we'll move the rest of the squad, try to take advantage of it. I know I could set up a bunch of guys on Overwatch and stuff, and maybe I should. Maybe if I had a sharpshooter, I even would. Thanks, Syken. But honestly, I'm not even a little bit fussed about it. So he did. You know, he took a pretty good spot here. I wouldn't go so far as to say he's dug in like an Alabama tick, but he didn't do bad for himself. So let me come here. I'm thinking I may use a grenade. Yeah. I'm going to have to. Come on. Come on, game. I saw you. This stupid game, its targeting of explosives is so bad. There it is. Okay, it's hitting him. It'll destroy the walls. Go. From here, I'm not too fussed. I think we got it. The trick for me is I would like to make sure that I do not trigger another pod in the process. Now that would be somewhat awkward. Okay, I'm not going to use overdrive. I don't think it's necessary here. Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. So now, this is pretty straightforward.
Getting it done.
We can just move in. Pretty safe as far as revealing anything new. As long as I don't step on any new tiles. I think I'll stay here and go on Overwatch. It is not, you know, out of the realm of possibility that we'll see more enemies on their turn. Little bit of firing if we do would be okay. This guy's name is Take That. I like it. Okay. Where are we going? Jesus. Ugh. We landed in Philadelphia, and apparently the VIP's in Miami. But we're going to get there just the same.
Absolutely.
I do want to be careful. Now, we were a little bold last turn, but it was bold in a way that I didn't feel I was risking too much, you know. It was like, nah, we can do this. Let's see what the hack is. But the problem is I don't want to start dashing. Now that we're revealed, I don't want to start dashing all over the map like a fool. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind increasing our vision. I'm not taking a 56% chance. And if I blow it, I got to deal with reinforcements. Thanks, but no thanks. I'll pass on the free anal probe too. I heard it was a 2-for-1 sale. Sorry, that's a bit crude. All right. You know what sucks? I can't tell exactly how I'm getting there. And it looks like I could come out. The problem is I don't have good lines of sight. And so I could come out here and really take a beating. I have teamwork. Yeah, screw it. Let's go. Totally safe. I knew it would be. There's a slight risk to doing that, but not really. And let me move you first. Oh, you're out of actions. Well, then never mind. All right.
A good decision.
I'm actually really glad that I did that, though, because I want to keep moving forward. When you start getting in firefights, it's really easy to burn whole turns, you know? And it's not always two guys like we had on that first encounter. Let's get this door open. If we're going to have any trouble, let's... Okay. I wanted to see it right off the bat. Now let's come out here.
I can handle that.
Okay. Problem is, there could still be guys in here. And we aren't... No, we aren't all the way in by any stretch. Don't want to go out of cover. I don't love it.
Not a problem.
Okay. This should be alright-ish. Okay. There's the door. I'm not going to hack that right now. So, let's see.
Heading out.
I want to make sure I don't move forward. I want to stay behind everybody that's moved already. Last thing I need to do is trigger a group at this point. Alright. I'm good with that. Oh, and I got another one too. Alright, let's just move them forward. Tiffany forward. And then... Oh, you've used some ammo. Well, anybody that can reload, let's just reload. Anybody who's full, I will go on Overwatch if there is anybody.
Begin reload sequence.
Okay.
Got it covered.
So I don't know what the odds are we're going to see anybody this turn anyway. Not terrible. Turns out. And we missed, but it looks like we got a stock on the gun, so got in a smidge of damage. Oh, brother, there's another group out here. That's good to know. Can't see them now, but they're somewhere out here, which is typical. Usually on these missions, there's somebody waiting at the extraction point. Okay, we got a mech, Muton, and Lancer. I mean, that group is no joke. I think this is an overdrive turn. I do. We got a couple ways we can go. So I don't have a chance to hit worth a damn. Can I hit all three? And I hate the targeting on these rockets. It's so bad. Literally anything will keep it from getting there. I mean, the two I would most want are the Mouton and the mech for the shredding. So, of course, those are the two that it don't want to get. Please, there we go. Let's do this. You know what, though? I'm going to reload first.
We're green to go.
Because grenades get in my turn anyway. Let's try to stay efficient with our action. So here we go. And this will get rid of the cover as well. And that is significant. We know there's another group down there, and we're not always clear on the line of sight, right? Like, there's a window here and stuff. If I come in for a melee attack or something on this guy, I might trigger him. Now, you don't want to melee attack the Mouton. That's just a bad idea all around. But see, like, I have some shots here. So, what do you, oh wow, 80% is the best I can do. But I mean, I'm pretty confident I'm not going to trigger a group if I come here. Now, I could do this too. There's no law that says I need to use a shotgun, but I'm doing 6 damage maximum. 6 to 8. 6 is my minimum, and I have a chance at a crit. I think I move up. I got a real chance to take out one of these guys. So he's the one I'm least worried about. I think I want to do this. Alright. When I say I'm least worried about him, I don't mean he's the least dangerous. I mean his health is low. And he's also one, like if I want to use my Templar, I don't have to worry about him doing what the Mouton would do, blocking me and then retaliating. They're vulnerable to melee, but I don't want to use melee anyway. Okay, I'm good with 86%. Sorry, that's 2 out of 3 down. Let's see. So, problem is, old Sparky here is blocking us. I don't have an 80% chance. I need to move the Spark. Which is fine. And I think this is perfectly acceptable. Again, I don't think that's going to reveal anything. Do I want to try to soften this guy up? I don't think so. If I absolutely need to, I'm going to use that damn rocket. Like, this guy needs to die this turn. I'm not giving him a chance to throw one of his grenades. Period. Whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it. So actually, for the same reason, I'm going to hold on to this guy because he's got combat protocol. That and the rocket are guaranteed damage. Have you gone already? No. So let's come up.
Okay.
Get in as close as I can. 72%. See, this is why I want as much guaranteed damage as I can. Yeah, not good enough.
Miss.
I'm getting a little nervous. Because unfortunately, I can't use the Templar to best effect. I'm not doing rend. I could use an acid grenade, I guess, but then I gotta walk through it. That's the problem. What if I did something like this? That's not the worst. Just out of curiosity. I'm going to do a minimum of 3. We need to start counting up here. 2. Hold on. And I miss my mods sometimes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 health. Minimum of 3 with him. Minimum of 4 with him. That's 7. And combat protocol is 3. That's 10. So if I want to, I'm using a lot of resources here, but I can get a guaranteed kill. I gotta be honest, I think it's probably worth it. What's my chance to hit? 90%. I tell you what. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna be a little loose, but that took a lot of pressure off for having to use so many resources. So now I feel a little bit better here. And I still have the rocket as a backup. We got there. You got to pick your risk tolerance. That's really what it comes down to. So I guess I wasted his, his overdrive, but I'll live. It gave me options that I wouldn't have had, and I wanted to see how the turn played out. And in a way I didn't either, because I'm going to just reload. Saves me from having to do it on a turn when we're trying to kill guys. Particularly the dudes out here. So, here's what I'm thinking. Where's my ranger? There he is.
Whatever you say.
Okay, that did not reveal them. Interesting.
Scanning approach vector.
Well, I'm okay with that. We got a lot of turns left. I think what I want to do is move Svetlana up here and grab the loot. Hair trigger, great. A vanilla hair trigger was just what I was looking for. That is a lie, yes. Okay. We have time. And I'm going to use it. I don't think it's going to matter. But I'm going to reload everybody. And then I'm going to overwatch. And then I'm going to try and trigger this group. Because when I open this door, we're going to call reinforcements. And I don't want to fight the reinforcements and that other group at the same time. That just sounds like a really stupid plan.
Maintaining this area.
All right. So I will come out here. I assume this will probably trigger him. There we go. That's what I wanted. Kind of awkward to fight him, quite frankly. Because I don't have a lot of good access. But you know what might give me some more access is this. If I could bust out some of these walls. I like it. I'm leaving the Mouton, which I don't love. But we'll get him. Okay. I don't think I have any more grenades, or I might have one. Let me see. Well, I got this. And I got a flashbang. And a smoke grenade. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I don't have a lot. We got combat protocol. So, combat protocol might go really well here. It might be lethal, and it might not. Well, I say, let's just do it. I like it. It's good damage. It's guaranteed damage. I'm pretty sure this is the last pod, other than the reinforcements that we'll have to fight. Of course, it wasn't lethal, because why would it give me lethal? So we have 2 guys left, 2 enemies left with 1 health each. And then, of course, old big boy over here. I don't know why. I have a really hard time seeing in here. Oh, here's my ranger. Okay. So I'm going to come as close as I can. And if this triggers another pod. All right, it didn't. We're just going to take... Actually, hold on. Hold on. Let me grab my Templar. That's not a great place to stand. It's not a great place to stand because if he blows up, it could be really bad for me. I'll come here. And what I want to do is this. Alright. So he's shredded, took a little damage. And now I want my ranger to do what he can do. I have a pretty good chance of just getting a kill here. I hope I get it. Beautiful.
Did you see that one?
Okay. Alright, we got 2 guys left. And they are badly hurt. I got 2 enemies left, and I got 2 soldiers left. So we come over here.
Moving out.
88%. Please. Okay. I mean, I didn't need the crit, but I'll take it. Just out of curiosity, who she got the teamwork with? The Ranger. You know what? I'm going for it. 100%. Because the Ranger can just use his sword for... It'll either be 100% or really close to it. And I wasn't going to get that kind of shot. So, 94%. There you go. It's not guaranteed, which I would have preferred, but it's good. And I still had a shot. So,
Sure thing.
all in all, I'm pretty good with it. Okay. Is it a new turn? Yeah. So, I think it's time. Let's go ahead and hack. Based on how that enemy turn was essentially instantaneous, I feel pretty comfortable saying there is no one else left on the map. I mean, this would be amazing if we get it, and we have a good chance, so let's hope. Oh, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. It's really good, though. That'll make this specialist better for the whole rest of the campaign.
Piece of cake. And we're moving to deliver.
If you can get 1, or even better, 2 of those, I mean, it just makes a world of difference for how effective they can be at hacking. Can I just get the... No, not even close. Alright, I tell you what. Well, we know that somebody is going to appear. We have 5 turns, so I mean... We could set up. I don't mind setting up somewhere in the vicinity of... the extraction point, try to get a few kills, you know, maybe try to be ready to take some extra levels or something. I gotta be careful now. I don't want the damned floor to fall out from under him.
Absolutely.
When you go somewhere that's burning, be an issue.
Covering now.
And obviously, what I am trying to do is take advantage of elevated positions. I want that 20% aim bonus. I mean, you saw some of the shots we were getting. I wish I knew where the thing was going to be. It's not revealed, right? Yeah, no. I think that's safe. But you know what? I don't think it matters for him. Her. Let's just go here. I'll go on Overwatch.
My watch begins.
And I'm going to do the same. I think I'll just reload and go on Overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now.
And normally I would put him in cover and stuff. It don't matter. I'm just going to get near this thing. One way or another, Emma is leaving next turn. The rest of the group may or may not. She is out.
Approach.
Now, we don't know where the reinforcements are going to come, right? They could be back here somewhere, and if they are, I'll probably just go. But they could not be there. By the way, did I do this? Did I check the hack? Yeah, it wasn't any good.
Setting Overwatch.
All right, perfect.
They're bringing in reinforcements. 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
All right, let me get the VIP out. And then, baby, we are going to cut these guys to ribbons.
VIP secure and in position for
That is the plan. I'm sorry for giving you vertigo there. Okay, for the Ranger, I want to make sure that I have these guys targeted, and I wish he had Blade Storm. It's a little low level for that. I think I'm fine doing this.
Set Overwatch priority.
I might not get a shot, but I'm going to give it a go.
Moving to
Again,
Overwatch.
I do want the height bonus if I can get it. And we're going to try to give them some targets out here. But we'll see.
I'll keep a watch
They,
eye.
at least one or two should come out away from the building. If one of them goes inside, it don't matter. We're just looking for some free damage. It's not like I'm going to take all three out. Now, the Purifier, if he goes down, this could suck.
We've got Advent here.
Because if he blows up next to my Ranger or something, it's not like I have Untouchable. Okay, I have mixed feelings here. Okay. Thankfully, he didn't go boom.
What did you expect?
Wow, 2 down already. You think we can get the third this turn with 3 health? Okay. I'm not sure that literally anybody has, a promotion. But let's just get the Templar, the kill.
The Templars!
Quick, it's guaranteed. Templars are awesome, so getting it promoted would only be a good thing. Can't quite make it to the extraction this turn, but we're going next turn. All in all, I would say this mission
That's
went
affirmative.
reasonably well.
Got it.
So we're just going to get ready to head out.
Maximum range.
I gotta say the Overwatch was huge.
Affirmative.
That worked out really well. Better than Overwatch usually does, but I do think it helped a lot that so many of our guys were on the rooftop.
On Overwatch.
So,
Overwatch protocol.
this is probably a waste of time doing Overwatch, to be honest, because I don't think there's anybody left to come.
Scan.
But I'm a big believer that you should just keep your good habits. Like, don't get sloppy
Point now.
because you don't think there's danger. Because then what'll happen is there'll be a turn
No problem.
where you don't
boss.
think there's danger, and you're not going to do it.
On my way.
And then, 2 pods show up and ruin your day. You'll wish you had that damage from the Overwatch. So this is better safe than sorry, man. This is XCOM. We're not playing, Yoshi's Woolly World or something like that. Not that there's anything wrong with Yoshi.
I'm leaving the battle. Let's go!
Packing it in.
All right.
Returning to
I guess I could have done the hack on the way out, but I don't want to drag this out.
Packing it in!
And I don't remember it being anything so amazing that we needed to do it either. Yeah, it was all combat related. It wasn't something that would have mattered when we get back to the ship. 11 enemies up, 11 enemies down. None of ours wounded, none killed. They call it flawless. I'm just grateful that we kept everybody healthy.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only to...
So I think we missed one
build
shot.
a better tomorrow.
Lucas was the VIP. Good job, Lucas. We appreciate you. Appreciate the whole team, to be fair.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we...
So we kept everybody healthy. Unfortunately, Spitfire is a little fatigued. Everybody else looks pretty good. Nobody got promoted, though. That's a bummer. All right. I'm not that excited about a hair trigger, but that's okay.
Excellent work, Commander.
The 96
Your efforts
intel on
continue
the
to
scientist
bolster
make up
resistance
for it.
movement across the globe.
All right, let's start scanning. And we do have a supply drop available. So I'm not a huge guy to do these scanning missions, but getting extra power, we're only 3 days away from that. I really want to try to make that happen. We're in the middle of building a power relay right now, but getting this could help buy us time before we have to upgrade it. And of course, once this, see, there you go, there it is. Now, let me view the facility. What I really want to do...
Just give the word and I'll get started,
That's
Commander.
not what I want. Build facilities. Now that we have the power relay, we have some empty slots here. I want to hold this one for the moment because it's possible we build a workshop there. But we might be able to get by without one. So what I'm thinking is we're going to build... I'm torn, damn it. Yeah, I'm torn. If I build... Okay, I need to think for a second. If we built the workshop here, you would want resistance comms here. Screw it. We don't need no stinking workshop. Let's just build the training center.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any
All right.
capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
If you get aggressive about seeking out engineers, you don't need a workshop. You can easily go through the whole campaign without it. Okay. So we don't want to leave the GTS empty. Armory. Armory. What do we got in terms of classes? 4 Grenadiers, 4 Rangers, 4 Sharpshooters, 4 Specialists. So it's even all the way around. In my personal opinion, the class that you will most often want 2 of is Grenadier. Most of the time, you're fine bringing 1 each of the others. So I'm not going to go overboard and just train Grenadier after Grenadier. But let's go ahead and put 1 more in there. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled scanning. Beautiful. Beautiful. And let's go get our money. You know what I should probably do is go over here to the whatchamacallit too, the black market. It's telling me we haven't been. So that's a thing.
The elders don't spend a lot of time worrying about the difference.
Income decreased in New India.
It's
All
all
right.
the same.
It is what it is.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes.
If we could start making contact with new areas, I'm just going to carry on because I did see Syken already has another project in the queue for the proving ground, so there's no need to worry about it. Now we have a second spark if we need it.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely assign new research. And we got 149 intel. So between that and the mission, our intel problems, I mean, I wouldn't say they're solved, but we have enough to go to a new, region. And that's very important. Power conduit construction. We must begin researching. Okay. A better understanding will reduce the cost of building a power conduit upgrade. Yeah, I would love to have this. But you know what we need to be able to do is make contact with more regions. Like, we don't really have the resources to burn through the power we have and keep building stuff. Like, we have one spot empty, which we already have the power to fulfill. What we need is to dig out, slots on the 3rd level, which is very slow. And we need to buy weapons. And, we don't need this, but we do need this. If we want to keep the damned Avatar project from costing us the game. Because we're kind of starting to get close here. And I'm not going to overly, dramatize it. It's not like we're on the verge of disaster, but if you wait until you are, that can be game. So we got a Corporal Skirmisher. That's great. I believe that means we now have one of each of the 3, which is fantastic. Sergeant Newman had a small aim increase. That's nice.
Commander,
all right.
the bravest of my kind wishes to serve under your order.
Let's definitely assign a new covert action.
No doubt as to their worth.
We've got a shot at hitting the elders.
We could get somebody another small aim bump. Recruit another skirmisher? That's okay. No, I can't spare an engineer right now. Okay, a lot of aim bonuses, which are really good. But I'll feel better if we can, reduce the project progress here. Also, a promotion is huge. Now, the normal rule of thumb is you say, I want to get the most out of a free promotion I can, and it takes the most kills to move from captain to major. However, when we only have one captain, and then only 2 lieutenants, a bunch of sergeants, I feel like we could use more captains. Like, it would be more important if we have a couple of guys we can bring on a particularly difficult mission that, will have a little extra punch. So let's send the Templar. I know I'm giving up a little something by not sending Jessica, and part of me is tempted to do exactly that. But let's send the Templar. So, done. And then I can just add any scrub. This is probably the sharpshooter that we trained up just most recently. And then, yeah, I definitely don't want anybody captured. So, a little risky on this stuff, but ambushes aren't the end of the world, and getting wounded, you'll heal. So, go.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Let's go ahead and promote the skirmisher too. Oh my gosh. Okay. What do you got? When fire, yeah, definitely not this one. So volatile mix and this are fine. I'm not like totally in love with either for a skirmisher. But if we're going to take one, this is way better if I'm going to use grenades a lot, and I'm going to use grenades a lot if they don't end the turn. Let's go ahead and take this for now. It can in some instances amount to a free action, and free actions are always good. Back to scanning. This game, man, it loves to throw distractions at you when you're trying to scan. All right. So we got that done. Let's go to the black market really quick. I got a bunch of intel, so we're going to try to start making contact here in just a minute.
Market is open.
50 intel for 27 alien alloys. I don't love the exchange rate, but we're desperate for alloys. We got 5. And newsflash, I need more because we can't buy our freaking magnetic weapons because we don't have alien alloys. So now we have a little. And let me just see if we can use that.
Commander?
We can put it to use. So if we look at weapons, see, I only need 20 for man cannons. And again, if you bring 2 grenadiers, that's pretty good because now you're doing 2 points of shredding instead of 1. So I think this is worth it. Let's go ahead. I wish I could do another one, like a real weapon, not this crap. The Reaper upgrade. I mean, it's just they do so little damage. Let me see. Spark. I tell you what, I'm going to hold off. If Syken wants to, he can do it. But I say let's preserve our resources for the moment. I think we got the one that's going to have the highest impact. All right. So there's essentially 2 alien facilities we've revealed on the map. One of them is here. And it's got 2 pips, where the other one only has 1. So what I want to do is make contact. It's going to cost us 160, but we still have 236. We'll also get 85 supplies a turn, or every month extra once we finish making contact. I think it's well worth it. After this, what I'd really like to do is build a radio tower, but I doubt we'll even get to finish this before I hand it off to Syken. There you go. Time for another mission. So where are we going? Operation Steaming Hammer. We can get some supplies, which is not our most urgent need, but we would stop the Advent soldiers from having rounds that cause bleeding. Okay, I can get an engineer. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the engineer. We'll look at the last one. We'll also stop rapid response, which guarantees reinforcements on all guerrilla ops. That's a pretty terrible one. And 79 intel is good too, to hack a workstation, and we'll counter a hidden event. But we need the engineer. Like I say, if we're not going to build a workshop, and that's my goal, I don't know about Syken, but it's my goal, we're going after the engineer. We get this guy, and if we can grab 1 or 2 more in the not too distant future, we'll be sitting pretty. It's hard getting through that early to mid game, but you do actually end up. Oh, I didn't realize. Surgical. Ooh, okay. So this will be an interesting one for him. He's going to have a real challenge. So give me a minute. I'll set up the squad. For you, it's literally going to be 1 second. Let's see if we can figure something out that will be kind of a flexible team for him. Okay, I put together the group. Now, a lot of these guys are going to look familiar, but that's okay. Now, I believe he is new to the group, but he was the highest ranking specialist I could find. These 2 I kept because not only were they relatively high ranking for, what we had available, but they do have a bond. And so that may come in handy for him, being able to use teamwork and such. I got rid of the smoke grenade and gave him something that will hopefully be useful. And then I left her equipped the way she was because I actually think, you know, the tracer rounds are very good. These are tracer rounds, yes? I think so. Let me just make sure. Yeah, tracer rounds. And of course, the shiny new magnetic cannon should help if they have to do any shredding. But this will be a good mission for him because surgical definitely, you know, makes for an interesting challenge when you only have a few guys to work with. So if you want to see what happens, please tune in to Syken's channel tomorrow. But that is all for now. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time.